Hello.
Hi everyone, we just had our last trip from India, and in this video we want to give you some tips and recommendations on what to do or what not to try when you're traveling to India. So while we are stuck in this quarantine for the COVID, we must be thinking of something that will make it very productive for us. Like for Thomas, he is enjoying to cut some videos and learn more about it. And for me, I applied for an online course which is related to my job, financial global compliance. So yeah, let's just keep the life going. So we will be prepared when this COVID issue will be finished. So we are ready again to be on the road, or let's just keep kicking.
When you see the next days or next few weeks, no videos from us, you know, we are here also in quarantine. Or we can do no trips, and yeah, this is a problem. But we will do it in the future. We come back with the videos.
Yeah. Last week we supposed to be in Zanzibar. Yeah, but we cancelled our flights and the tour. And yeah, we are a little bit disappointed, but this is what we have to do. Okay, so now maybe you can start giving the recommendations or some tips about our trip.
Yes, first to the beginning, when we like it India, we feel very well and very safe there. We have no problems with the guides, with the people on the street or whatever, no. It's a different world, yes, it's right. It's it's a simple world, simple life there, but we like it, because it's very new for us, and we learn some things also from the people, they're living on the street and whatever. And it was a nice time there, yes, but our feelings, you see it in our eyes, and you hear from our voice that we like it.
We actually did a tour, Golden Triangle Tour. This consists of 3 cities, Jaipur, Delhi, and Agra. So what do you think, which is the best thing to do? We did it by on our own by train, or we do it by this agency for the travel tour?
I think the best is with a travel guide, yes, with this company, because when you do it alone, you must looking for the places, and then you don't know the history and whatever. And I think the importance is that you speak before you start this trip and with this guides, that you speak with them, that you said what you like to see, if you like to go to shops or not. Yes, it's very important. I think it's a must to do it before.
Yeah, we actually pay 400 euro or 500 US dollars or 20,000 pesos for 4 days. When we arrive, they pick us up from the airport, bring us to the hotel, and then we travel each day to different cities. It's a little bit exhausting because we travel 5 hours from different city to another city, but it's really like for us, it's an adventure. We just enjoy the journey. How about Mahali? What about when we visit Taj Mahal? Is it best to visit early in the morning or late in the evening?
I think all times is good. But I think in the afternoon it's nicer. Sorry. I think booth is good. We were there in the morning time, and it's very early. Yeah, many people are, locals standing there, and I think a little bit better is maybe in the afternoon.
Sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually went there at 5:45 a.m. So we go to the queue. It's like 500 meters away from Taj Mahal. We pay 1,000 Indian rupee. That is 15 US dollars or 10 euro for each person. That consists of a bag and a small bag with the water and the map of inside the Taj Mahal. But there It's very historical. We learned a lot from this, and on this video, I can share with you some history about the Taj Mahal on why is it. So, is there any other things that you want to add more?
Yes, I think you can go in by train or you can go in by car, and tour guide is with you the whole time. But I think when you're going by train, maybe you see different things, different places also from the train. But when you're sitting in the car, you can tell the driver, please going there, or you can ask him, we can go in there on the way to whatever, Delhi or so. And when you're sitting in the train, it's all.
Yeah.
And the next is, yes, you have the way from the train station to the hotel also. So you have your luggages with you in the car.
Yeah. And also you may want to say, to tell your driver that you are not interested in buying the shops like the sari, the marble shop on how the Taj Mahal was built, the gems, and so on. At the end of the day of the tour, they will bring you to these places. They will say something like the price are very cheap and it's so interesting, but they will get commission out of it. So better you discuss it with him before you know that you are not interested in these things, because they are bringing the tourists to these shops actually.
Maybe if you like it, you can do it.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, but all in all, we are very happy with our stay in India. They are very friendly. The families are very nice. All about their culture, like the spirituality.
Yeah, and our thing is that we're going back in the future. Maybe not the same area, different in the south or the north. It's also nice, but we think we're going back.
But all in all, is we are happy that we think of one of our bucket list among the 7 wonders of the world. We still have 6, so I hope you will join us in ticking all of this bucket list. Number 1 is the Taj Mahal.
One for me or for both of us, when you have any ideas of our movies, what we do, or some mistakes there, please write it in the comments that we can do it better. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a nice
See you on our next
time and have fun. Bye.
Bye.
Our advice is to visit the Taj Mahal first thing in the morning. There will be fewer crowds, nice lighting, and you'll avoid the midday heat that actually starts at around 9 a.m. We arrived at the ticket booth as early as possible. We arrived at 5:45 a.m., 15 minutes before the ticket booth opened. We were glad that we got the chance to have some photographs at the place where Princess Diana of England sit during her visit in Taj Mahal.
Hello.
Hello, we are now in Taj Mahal. This is what exactly I dreamt for, with my Mahal and the Taj Mahal. See you later.
The Taj Mahal is a palatial marble mausoleum located in Agra, India, and built by Shah Jahan for his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Its beauty and scale often earn its spot on the man-made world's Wonder of the World list. Construction of the Taj Mahal began in 1632 and took over 20 years to complete. The story behind the Taj Mahal goes something like this. When Shah Jahan's favorite wife died during the birth of their 14th child, he was so heartbroken. He began building the Taj Mahal the following year in her honor. This is how he describes it in his own words. Should Gi seek asylum here, like one pardon, he becomes free from sin. The exterior of the mausoleum is made of white marble that has been carved, painted, and inlaid with precious stones. The design is a combination of Indian, Persian, and Turkic styles. Visiting the Taj Mahal is kind of like riding a roller coaster. There's a definite element of anticipation before you actually see it. And once you set your eyes on it, the excitement to enter its doors only grows even greater. But then you spend far more time in line waiting to go inside than you do actual attraction, which leads to a little bit of what was that afterwards. Our picture taking extravaganza took about 10 times longer than our actual time inside. But don't let that deter you from visiting. The Taj Mahal is still 100% worth the trip to see. As it turned out, our sunrise tour of the Taj Mahal didn't end up including much of a sunrise due to the cloud cover. But at least we were able to enjoy pleasant temperatures and low crowds that early in the morning.
Bye, and maybe we'll come back again some other time. I hope. Bye, and thank you for the nice time.
And now I have a new favorite building. When our Indian tour leader declared that we were headed for the little Taj Mahal of Delhi, it was clear we were in for something outstanding. However, not one of us was prepared for the caramel colored confection that soon burst into sight. Humayun's tomb was completed in 1572 and was commissioned by Bega Begum, the first wife of Mughal Emperor Humayun, to bury Humayun after his passing in 1556. It was the first garden tomb on the Indian subcontinent, thus lending inspiration to the famous Taj Mahal. As you likely can tell, Humayun's tomb is built with Islamic style by a Persian architect. It is constructed from glowing red sandstone and white marble that change color with the shifting sun. Though Humayun tomb looks like serene and stately now, it actually functioned as a refugee camp for 5 years after the 1947 partition of India for Muslims fleeing to the newly created country of Pakistan. Given that, Humayun tomb is nearly 500 years old and housed countless migrating people, hats off to the preservation and restoration crews of the Indian territory. Gazing at this front view of Humayun's tomb, it's striking how symmetrical and patterned it is. It is quite the delight to contrast and compare it to the famous Hagia Sophia in Turkey, but asymmetrical patterns look like a Taj Mahal. It took around 9 years to complete, after which Humayun's body was shifted here. What was interesting to note here is that after the garden tomb was done, it was neglected for quite some time, for the capital of Mughals had shifted to Agra, as its vast ground was used for farming by people during the British rule. And later on, during partition, the same grounds were used as a camp for the Muslim refugee for around 5 to 6 years. The gateway leads to a garden with an unfinished tomb of a mysterious woman, Bu Halima. You can well climb the stony structure in a quest to know more about this lady, but except for the grave.
At the back is the Qutub Minar. We will share with you the history about it on our YouTube channel. So stay up until the end of the video and find out what's all about.
This is our last day. In the afternoon we're going back to Dubai. It was a very nice time here in India. We are very happy and we have so many things.
Great memories.
Memories in our heart.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, we are now in the airport and waiting for our flight. We are still in awe of this beautiful place. It's really incredible. This is not as what we expect, but the people are so kind-hearted that they are willing to clean the place where you will have to walk. And the architectural, since like the historical time up to today, it's really amazing, and I cannot say anymore. Words are not enough. We could really say thank you, India, for hosting, for being nice to us. Till next.